Yeah! Here we go, Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Woo! Man, Florida finally got a little bit of football weather. I don't necessarily like to use the word cold, because I grew up north where it's real cold and real below zero, below 30 type weather, winds coming at you. I mean, not only did I grow up in Maryland, but I went to school in New York, in Long Island, and you gotta believe you better believe it was right there on when that wind hit the water, and we got a whiff of that. All of this, I mean, that's real cold up north. Is real cold. So, but anyway, I ain't gonna front to you. I ain't gonna front on you. You know, Florida got a little cold weather today. I don't like to call it cold weather. I like to call it football weather, real football weather. Because every time I get an opportunity to work out in weather like this, it always takes me back to my youth days, my youth football playing days, man. And I had a coach, the late, great Coach Art. I had the late, great Coach Art. And I say late, the reason I still to this day stumble a little bit when I think about Coach Art is because he was the coach that I've spoken about in the past, in which we lost, not I, but myself, my teammates, his wife, his daughter, his son Jason, and all of the Briggs Cheney White Oak Warrior faithful. You know, we watched him pass away on the field. You know, we're in the middle of a playoff game, and he has a massive heart attack on the field. And I mean, to this day, every time I even bring up the subject, as you can see, it still fucks with me a little bit, because just images of a man taking his last breath, I mean, it's planted right here in my skull. So, you know, one of the things I remember that was only played with him for 1 year, unfortunately. You know, he obviously couldn't come back the next year because he passed away. And anyway, okay, all right. Look, so during the season, come on, focus, come on, man up with yours. All right, so during that season, I'll never forget this. During that season, all right. Excuse me. During that season, it was a practice in which it was absolutely freezing. You got to think, at the time we were with 9-year-old kids, and we started practice at 6 o'clock, which means the sun was down, and it was incredibly cold, like freezing our ass off, right? And all of us were waiting for practice to start, and it's like, you know, hey, everyone, all the kids are like, it's cold, it's this, that, and the third. And Coach Art brought us all together. And he goes, I want everyone to repeat after me. He goes, "It's a wonderful day for football." And he said it just like that. And all of us were like, oh, God. You know, the reason it sticks is because when he brought us in, mentally we were thinking, okay, maybe he might call practice because it's so cold, the weather, this, that, and the third. And he goes, no, it's a wonderful day for football. And to this day, it's stuck with me. And, you know, again, there's certain people, when you live your life a certain way, it doesn't matter if you're not with us in the physical, you're always going to be with us, you know. And I want all the coaches, all the youth coaches, all the dads, everyone that has any influence over a young person, make sure you take in this story, because again, this was a guy, he's no longer with us. He was taken away from us, unfortunately, unexpectedly. However, his effect and what he did for us as young men during that year, again, it's not even myself. There's probably hundreds, probably close to thousands of kids who have played for him, who have become adults now, who will come on here and speak on him the same way I just spoke about him. All right. MakeYaMove.com. That's MakeYamove.com. Purchase all the bundles, the plus LY merch. Everything is on there on a one-stop shop. The Move Swiftly podcast is also on that one website. You can go tune into it. 5 new episodes come out every single week. 5 new episodes a week. If you're listening to this on the Move Swiftly podcast, make sure you just simply hit the follow button and get notified whenever new stuff comes out. Also, the YouTube channel, it comes out new videos every single day. I'm telling you, look, 2023, we got so many big things happening, man. I won't even try to attempt to put this all in one video. All right. So again, MakeYaMove.com. That's all you got to go to. All the information is there. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.